Hello to all my wonderful wavies and my curly and coily coterie. If you are new to my channel, my name is Lena and welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to be doing a product review today on a product that I've used in previous videos. I have the entire line. I keep saying I'm going to do this review and I just haven't gotten around to it. And that is for the Shea Moisture Purple Rice Water Strength and Color Care line. There are 5 products in this line. There's a shampoo, a conditioner, a deep conditioning mask, a primer, and an oil serum. So I will be talking about all 5 products. I don't have any Shea Moisture hold products right now, so I'm going to use one instead that I've used previously in the past many times so that I can judge my hair based on these products, not on the gel. But because I wear my hair with gel so often, I don't think it would be fair to the products to review them without a hold product. Today I'll be using one that I have used a ton in the past. That's just the LA Looks Extreme Sport. That being said, let's go ahead and just jump right in. The first thing I want to do really quick is I just want to touch on the ingredients that all of these 5 products have in common. The first and most obvious one is the rice water extract. As I've discussed in previous videos, rice water or rice extract is just really good for the hair. If you haven't seen my last video, I did do a DIY rice water rinse, but sometimes we just want to have a good old product with rice in it to help maintain our hair that way without having to make our own. The other ingredients these all have, I believe all of them have shea butter, so that is something to be aware of. Shea butter can be kind of heavy on some people's hair. They all also have sweet violet extract. In the research I did, I didn't really see much of a benefit for hair, probably mostly just for the scent. And then also for the purpleness, I know a lot of these claim to help combat brassiness. I don't know if any of these are purple enough to actually do a ton. So if you do have blonde hair and you have used these in the past to help with your brassiness, let them know down in the comments below. I'm kind of curious. I can't say whether these are helpful or not. And then the last thing that they all have in common is they all have wild orchid extract. I had to do a little bit of research on that because I wanted to know what that specifically did. Apparently wild orchid extract is very high in antioxidants. In this case, it really helps to retain moisture. So first off is our Strength and Color Care shampoo. The claim on this one is that it is a mineral-rich cleanser that removes dulling residue while restoring shine and strength. There are a lot of really good ingredients in this. One ingredient that I had to look up on this is trisodium ethylenediamine disuccinate, and that is actually a chelating ingredient. It's very far down on the list, so I don't know how strong of a chelating shampoo this is. But if you don't know what a chelating shampoo is, chelating shampoos help to remove buildup caused by hard water. Chelating ingredients like that can be kind of drying, so kind of just see how it works for your hair individually. The next product I'm going to highlight is going to be the Purple Rice Water Strength and Color Care Conditioner. Their claim on here is that this is a nourishing formula to help combat unwanted brassy tones while softening and detangling. This also does have a very good list of ingredients, but I do want to note the second ingredient. The first is water, the second is cocoa seed butter. It's a very heavy, thick conditioner, so just be aware of that. This does also have aloe leaf juice. So just all things to keep in mind, see how they react with your hair. Next, I have the Purple Rice Water Strength and Color Care Masque. The claim on this one is that it is, again, a nutritive formula that deep conditions and envelops hair with replenishing moisture. It helps to brighten hair while diminish warm, brassy undertones to preserve color. And again, really good ingredients. It does have both shea butter and cocoa seed butter really high on the list. It is a very thick formula. This one does have hydrolyzed rice protein in it. So it does have protein in it. The next product is the Purple Rice Water Strength and Color Care Primer and Styler. On the back, this one says that it is a lightweight leave-in that provides amazing slip for easy combing and styling. And this one does have hydrolyzed whey protein, though it is pretty far down the list. So that's part of why I like to use this one, is it's pretty far down the list, so it's not going to give me any protein overload, but it's a good thing to have in my routine in place of a leave-in conditioner because of that little bit of protein. My hair likes protein. And then the last one is the Purple Rice Water Strength and Color Care Oil Serum. This does have a pretty short list on here. The claim on the back is that this oil serum is packed with antioxidants, it's lightweight, and it instantly smooths cuticles to improve the appearance of split ends. The oil that's mainly in this is olive oil. And I know I've heard before that olive oil can be kind of heavy, so just beware of that. That being said, I've gone through all of these products. Now I'm going to go ahead and hop in the shower and really just show you how they work and kind of talk about some of the key points of these products. I'm starting off with my shampoo here. I'm just going to go ahead and pour some of this into my hand. You can see it's a pretty runny shampoo. It's pretty average. It's not super thick or anything, which is good because it'll make it easier to work through the hair. It does have a very strong floral fragrance, but that being said, it's already creating a nice lather in my hair, and it does do a good job cleaning. I have no problems working this through. I'm going back through with just a little bit more because I wanted a really good cleanse on my hair. I wanted to see if this did help with the chelating. And on the second round, it foamed up much more. And then here I'm going in with my scalp scrubber brush just to really make sure I get the best cleanse possible before moving on to the next step. Now I'm moving on to the conditioner, and I'm trying here, you can see I'm trying to pump this into my hand, but it's not pumping out. It's just so thick. You can see I'm not even that low on it. I still have about a third of the bottle left, but I couldn't even get it out by pumping. I literally had to open this up, and I had to kind of just whack it out on my hand. Here I finally got some out, and you can see just how thick this is. It's super thick and creamy. It also has a very floral scent. I will say that these are super strong floral scent. It's just very perfumey. Now I'm trying to work it through my hair. It doesn't really have a ton of slip. I did struggle a little detangling with this over other conditioners. You can do it, but it's just not the best. I left this in my hair for 3 minutes before going in with the Masque. Here I'm giving it a quick sniff, and again, it just has that same exact fragrance. It's very strong, but you can see it's also very thick, very creamy. Here I'll smear it on my hand again, and you can see, again, it's just very thick like the conditioner was. I will say that the Masque has a lot more slip than the conditioner does. This actually felt really nice on my hair, and any knots or tangles that I had missed before were super easy to get out with this. It feels very good on your hair, and I do really like this Masque other than the overwhelming floral scent that is permeating my bathroom at the moment. Now I'm going to squish to condish, which I realize I had forgotten with the conditioner itself, but now I'm just going to wrap it up, tuck it away, and leave this in my hair like a normal mask. Though I was kind of surprised the instructions on this ask that you only leave it in for 5 minutes as opposed to the typical 20 or 30, but I followed the instructions and left it in for 5 minutes. After my 5 minutes was up, I came back to the shower to rinse it out before moving on to the final step and styling out of the shower. My first step in styling, and I'm going in with my primer and styler. You do have to shake this first because there is some separation that goes on, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to spray it into my hand here, partially just to show you how runny this actually is. When they say lightweight, they definitely mean lightweight. Other than that, though, I do like to spray these in my hand as opposed to directly in my hair just because it helps with more of an even distribution. This way you're getting it in all the locations as opposed to just here or there. And going back with a little bit more here, you can see it does actually have a decent amount of slip in it. That is something that I do really like about this, is it has a lot of slip. So if you were to use this on a refresh day as opposed to doing it when you were just originally styling, I think this would really help to detangle your hair. And then like I usually do, I went in with my Denman brush to help define my curls. Next I'm going in with my LA Looks Extreme Hold Gel. I'm just going to kind of smooth this over my hair using the praying hands technique at first, and then I will be scrunching it into my hair. I micro-plopped my hair, and then I did actually plop it after this as well before going in with my blow dryer and blow drying it to 100%. Here my hair is 100% dry. I did end up putting some root clips in because I really just wanted to keep my hair out of my face for one and just get some lift at the roots here up front. And finally, our last product, the Strength and Color Oil Serum. You can see here it is a pretty runny consistency, and again, this does have that same floral scent that all of them have. It's just not quite as strong, probably because you don't use quite as much. I use just a few drops of this on my hair, and I'm just going to smooth it over in the praying hands technique to help break my cast. I'm going in with a little more just because it didn't seem like quite enough. I'm just going to fast forward through the rest of this so we can see what the final results look like. So these are my final results. Let me move in a little closer here so we can kind of take a look. It's really not that bad. I was kind of, to be honest, expecting worse, not so much because of these products themselves, but because I'm so used to using a curl cream in my routine. I was worried I wasn't going to get any curl definition without it. But you can see, obviously, I did get a decent amount of curl clumping anyway. I don't have as much definition as I do tend to like. I'm not sure that that was these products though. I've said it in the past and I'll say it again. I think it's just the hard water in my home. I do need a chelating shampoo. I don't think this shampoo was quite chelating enough for me just because that chelating ingredient is so far down on the ingredients list. That being said, overarching thoughts on this line of products. I like these products with exception, like I said, of the conditioner. The other 4 products are really good. My favorite would probably be the primer. That being said, there is one caveat. They are very, very, very fragranted. The fragrance behind these is so overpowering that I think a lot of people would not like it. It's a very, very strong floral scent. The conditioner and the shampoo, the first few times I used them in the shower, especially because you're in an enclosed space, it actually made my eyes sting a little bit and made me feel like I was going to sneeze because it's just so powerful. It's a very strong scent. The mask is the same way. The primer and the oil aren't quite as bad, probably partially just because you're not using them in your shower, you're using them in a more open room. But they are still very fragranted, and especially because the oil is kind of the last step in the routine, it leaves your hair smelling like this oil. My biggest suggestion, if you want to give these products a try, is if you're at all able to, open it up and give it a sniff. If you like that scent, these are great products other than the conditioner. And especially with that floral scent, if that's something that you actually actively like, it is a good perfumey scent with the oil. It leaves your hair smelling very fragrant and very perfumed. If you do not like that floral scent, I would suggest finding something else. And in the case of the mask, that's where I would suggest the Manuka honey and yogurt mask instead. I personally am not a huge fan of the scent. I would probably not buy these products again, with exception of maybe the primer, because I like the fact that it's so lightweight, and by the time you're done adding your other stylers and drying, it's not really scented anymore. Check these out if you're interested. See what you think about the scent. If you've tried these before, let me know what you think. Did you think they were really overpowering? If you did try them, did you try them on color treated hair? Did it help your brassiness? I'm kind of curious. Is this purple shampoo purple enough? Other than that, if you like content like this, like and subscribe for more. I come out with a new video every Tuesday, and hopefully I will see you next time.